Om Shanti. Together. We are together. And together we make this choice. Together we make this powerful choice to be peaceful and loveful. Together. Christian Hoffman with that exquisite voice of hers. Beautiful. A gift to the Brahma Kumaris, and through Sister Jenna in Washington, we are so happy to have that song to play every Tuesday morning. It really opens your heart. Like Janet says, this song resets your mind to peace and to love. So today, Rainbow Connection is our topic. Rainbow Connection. Oh boy, let's see what we're going to find for Rainbow Connection. I love that. I love the song. I love the idea. I love everything about it. What is our Rainbow Connection? What does it mean? How does it feel for us in spirituality? We're going to find out. First we have to hear it a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't you all love this song?
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me.
I can't play the whole song, but there's Kermit introducing us to the Rainbow Connection. Well, let's talk about it a little bit. In many cultures, rainbows mean different things to different cultures. And it's a beautiful thing to think about. Some cultures, they see the rainbow and they know that their crops are going to be beautiful and going to grow beautifully. In the Irish culture, when they see a rainbow, they know that there's a little leprechaun at the end of the rainbow, and he is going to bring a pot of gold to them. Spiritually speaking, a rainbow, when you see a rainbow, usually they come after a big, heavy storm. And when a storm comes and then it stops and the rainbow comes out, that means that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that all the storms and peacelessness that we have been feeling is going to slowly disappear into the clouds in the sky. That's what the rainbow means. And so we're talking today about a rainbow connection. And from the Bible, it also means goodbye to the peaceless times, and it means bringing the beautiful new world to us. Thank you, Nurit. In the Bible, they talk about rainbows, and they're very specific. And know that a rainbow, if you see a rainbow outside, you know that the end to your troubles and the end to your peacelessness is going to disappear. So we know that, and good things are going to happen when we see a rainbow. So keep a watch for it. And thank you, Kermit, for introducing us to the Rainbow Connection. I love that. I love the song, and I love the whole idea of it. And actually, we have to begin with that hope and that peacefulness inside of us, because that's where we are. We are in a new year, a new life. We take off the shadow of the old year, and we let that disappear. We let that fly away. But here in our new year and our new life, the love that we feel, Om Shanti, I am a peaceful soul. That love we can send to all the people, all the souls, all our brothers in the world. We send that because we make that one connection to the Supreme Soul, whatever you call your higher power. If you call your higher power God, or Shiva, or Jehovah, and if you really think about it, Bashem in Hebrew, we have many names. Shiv Baba, or Baba, that's our higher power. And Joanne just told us seeing double rainbow. Sometimes you can, in Hawaii, bring double good wishes to us. So let's all look for the rainbows after the rain. Today here in Florida, the ones of us that are in Florida, we're cold, and I hate to even tell you, it's like in the 50s, and I know for everybody who's suffering in the 0 degrees, in the 20s, and the minus temperatures, it's cold. It's cold, and all the snow that came, but that's the sign of a beginning, of a new perspective, of a new thoughts, of a new beautiful life. Juanita tells us it's 25 degrees in Ohio. I'm sure everybody watching, many of you are cold as we are. Nurit from Israel, she tells us it's summer and it's warm. You see, everybody on this beautiful planet sees life with a different perspective, sees the beginnings of new, beautiful ideas, the beginnings of the end of this pandemic that we are all suffering with. This is the beginning to the end of it. Get your vaccinations, wear a mask, stay distance from people, and you will see our world will turn around, make a big turnaround, because that's what the rainbow connection is, and our connection to our beautiful Shiv Baba, God. And we know that we can just love, love, love the people on this earth. Love, Elohim, is what Nuit says from Israel. It's beautiful, whatever it is. It is a beautiful time out there. So let's begin our rainbow connection. Let's begin with a meditation today. This is just a short one, all about beginning your day.
Welcome to this relaxing meditation to relieve stress and anxiety. Find a comfortable sitting position with your head balanced atop the spine. Begin to draw in a slow and deep breath, filling your lungs as much as you can. Holding the breath for just a moment at the top. And then exhaling, allowing your eyes to close and your body to relax. Breathing in deeply once again, holding the breath for as long as comfortable. As you exhale, let your body sink down even more as your relaxation doubles. Take note of how you feel right now. I bet you are already more relaxed than before you started this meditation. Your eyes are closed. The darkness of the eyelids is comforting. You have nowhere to be right now and nothing to do. Enjoy this moment of stillness. Now center your attention to the palms of your hands. Notice any sensations that you feel in the palms. You can imagine that your hands are feeling very heavy, heavy and relaxed. The more you focus on the palms of your hands, the more you slip into a deep meditative state. Whenever your mind wanders away, following a thought, it's okay. Simply return your awareness to the palms. Every sensation in the palm of your hands. This is very relaxing. As each moment passes by, all anxiety and stress melt away from the body and the mind. Can you bring your attention to your breath now without changing it in any way? Just notice how you are breathing. The gentle awareness of how each breath is bringing you life. Allow for each breath to relax you more and more. Meditation is very beneficial for the mind and body. It will bring a sense of peace and calm to your life if you practice daily and with dedication. Relaxation and stress cannot coexist. You are doing so well. Return your focus one last time to the palms of your hands. The heaviness, the gentle sensations. Wonderful. Let yourself rise from this session feeling a profound sense of peace and newfound energy. You may open your eyes whenever you feel ready. Namaste.
Om Shanti. That's beautiful. So when you're meditating, you can focus on the palms of your hands. Did you all feel a vibration on the palms as you use your mind? And keep your eyes open. Often some of these meditations will say close your eyes. But in Raj Yoga, we keep our eyes open so we can feel the beauty of that moment. And Nareed tells us when you see a rainbow, it means to be positive and good energy. Thank you, Nareed. She's in Israel and she's one of our beloved friends that we have here. And so many different countries, Canada and Israel and Mexico, and just positive, wonderful, warm feelings of love holding in the palm of our hands. So when we meditate, we can feel those vibrations with our fingers. We can feel that joy and that happiness that's in our heart to share with the world. No more bad days. We have a choice. Every day we have a choice to free your mind. Let your mind be free and let your heart send all the blessings out there in the world. Let's listen to another one about freeing the mind, letting go of negativity.
Sitting comfortably, letting go of the outer world. I give myself space to let go of all tensions and worries. I cast away all expectations and blocked energy that's been accumulated. Letting go of the push and pull of all the thoughts and feelings. The heaviness that I've been holding on to begins to dissipate. It feels so good to let go. Like a bird letting go of the branch, I become lighter and lighter. soaring higher and higher into the sky. I enjoy the freedom. Feeling light and infused with quiet joy. When I'm ready, I gently slow down and come back to my inner world. With optimism impressed on the surface of my mind, I allow the feeling of light to spread from my mind into the body and into the room.
Om Shanti. Well, those of you that have joined us a little late, we're talking about the rainbow connection. How seeing a rainbow can just give you in spirituality the understanding that a new life is beginning. From Nurit in Israel, it brings you positivity and warmth and love, and sending that all out to the souls in the world that are suffering. My sister's on right now, my twin sister, and she says good morning and hugs to everyone. She's such a loving, wonderful sister, and I'm so happy we found each other just a few years ago, and that's another story for another time. But life is interesting. Life itself is a story. It's not your story, but it is a story. It's a story about understanding peace and love that you are. We are all souls. Baba, God told us this morning in our lesson, we are all souls looking to find positivity in our hearts and in our soul. You know, I was thinking the other day about what a person can do, because one of my daughters suffers with migraine headaches, and she meditates, and I found that reflexology, and Juanita, you know a lot about this because that's what you do. She's a therapist and a massage therapist, and she does so many things in her life. Well, if you press right here where your soul is, and you have a headache, just press there for a short time, not too hard, not too soft. Press there, and your headache will slowly disappear. So many things in reflexology. I once had a treatment on my feet, and that was the most marvelous thing. Oh my goodness, my whole body was vibrating and felt so wonderful. So look it up. Look it up when you go to Google, look up reflexology and see how that can help if you're suffering with pain in any part of your body. There are many, many places, points where you can press and where you feel better. But okay, that's off our subject of connection. Connection, the rainbow connection. And just we have to understand that we should wake up in gratitude and leave all our fears behind. Don't be afraid of anything. That's what this short meditation tells us. Leave all your fears behind. When you are connected to God, you shouldn't fear anything. He has an umbrella of protection over you. He gives you the powers to be true to yourself, to make the choice of love and peace, because those are the qualities that are in our soul. The 5 qualities, and I always ask in the classes at the Hollywood Library, they're peace and wisdom and purity and happiness and love. Those 5 qualities live right here in our souls, and we are those qualities, and we can take the feeling and the joy of those things and send them out to the world that's suffering. I know we can. I know every one of you are such wonderful meditators, and I know we can. We can have that beautiful quality of love and no fear. No fear. Let's listen. It's a short motivational meditation about letting go of your fears.
He fought his doubts and gathered strength. He would not make his judgment blind. He faced the specters of his mind and laid them. Thus he came at length to find a stronger faith his own, and power was with him in the night, which makes the darkness and the light, and dwells not in the light alone. Oh, blessed is he to whom is given the instinct that can tell that God is on the field when he is most invisible. And blessed is he who can divine where real right doth lie, and dares to take the side that seems wrong to man's blinded eye. Oh, learn to scorn the praise of men. Oh, learn to live with God. For Jesus won the world through shame, and beckons thee his road. God's glory is a wondrous thing, most strange in all its ways, and all of things on earth, least like what men agree to praise. For right is right, since God is God, and right that they must win. To doubt would be disloyalty, to falter would be sin.
Om Shanti. Let go of your fears. Believe in a higher power. Believe whatever your basic religion is. Your religion is peace. So believe in a higher power in God, that you will have all those powers given to you in light and in love and in peace and in harmony. That's where we're at. We have to be that. To do that and to be that. That's what we have to do and be. That's what we have to be forever in our life. That's what we have to be. And we have to love our neighbors as we ourselves. No matter the color of the skin, no matter what their beliefs are, it's the golden rule of meditation. Love your brother's souls just as you wish to be loved. Let's listen to a voice that we all know and we love. Let's listen to this.
Gift
Wait,
myself
let me start it over.
with a few
Wait, let me start it over. Okay.
I take a few few moments of silence in meditation. I, the soul, begin by turning away from the cares of the day, withdrawing and focusing on my breathing. I inhale peace and exhale love. Peace, love. And with this focus on my breathing, my thoughts naturally slow down, and it becomes easy for me to plant some seeds, some spiritual seeds that can act as a GPS for my invisible spiritual progress. So now I plant the seed of the magic of silence, knowing that when I go deep into my place of silence, my sacred space, untold benefit is in store for me. It is here in this part of me that I am perfect and pure. My sacred space is untouched by the less than perfect characteristics I have acquired by living in a less than perfect world. My sacred space is filled with wisdom, and so it is a constant source of well-being. Its total absence of conflict and negativity of any sort makes this part of me a still point, a deep, enriching experience of silence. So I pause in silence to plant some seeds to sprout and grow in my power, peace, and love. Power, peace, and love. And I feel content and grateful for feelings of power, peace, and love, which I gift myself and thereby the world when the world changes. When I change, the world changes. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Beautiful. Thank you, Raz. Of course, we all love that voice and we love listening to her, even though it was a little quiet, but silence. That's another thing. When you see a rainbow, stop for a moment, whatever you're doing, and come into silence, because you will find your positivity deep, deep within your heart and in your soul. You will find the love and the peace that we all love and that we all wish to have. That is really something we have to remember. So as we talk about the rainbow, as we talk about the rainbow connection in spirituality in the Bible, it means to connect with God. It means to have your pure thoughts and feelings, to have your beautiful understanding. It means to have that perfect life that you wish for yourself and for the world. It means to have that perfect time when you can have that hope and that love within you and send it out. Send it out to the world. That's what we all have to do. That's what we all have to do. We have to have beauty and hope and power in our life. And it comes from connecting with the Supreme. Take a deep breath. Feeling so peaceful, such a beautiful meditation. So you will see what it means. You will understand what it means. You will know what it means to be peaceful. The power of the rainbow, the beautiful healing power of life. You have to face yourself and renew your life every day as you get up and put your feet on the floor and say to yourself, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God, for my life, for another beautiful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's listen right now to a beautiful, beautiful song of peace and love. And this is an old song, and I love it, and I always used to play it at the library, and it's just beautiful. I hope that YouTube won't cut me off.
Thank you. It's a great privilege to be here. It's a long time since I've been doing this kind of work. In the meantime, I have been working, doing other things in education, and relief. And that is why I'm exceptionally happy today that this fantastic achievement, the Nobel Peace Prize, is being given to the man who is doing so much to alleviate poverty, Mr. Muhammad Yunus. And poverty, actually, the erasure or the eradication of poverty definitely is the way to peace. I'd like to sing a song that has something to do with that. It's linked slightly, and you probably recognize this one. Now I've been happy lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. 'Cause I've been smiling lately, dreaming about the world as one, and I believe it could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. 'Cause I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. The peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on, peace train. It's peace train, holy roller. Everyone jump up on the peace train. Come on, peace train. Now get your bags together. Go bring your good friends too. 'Cause it's getting nearer. It soon will be with you. Just come and join the living. It's not so far from you. And it's getting nearer. Soon it will all be true. Peace train sounding louder. Ride on the peace train. Come on, peace train. Peace train. Now I've been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is. Why must we go on hating? Why can't we live through this? 'Cause out on the edge of darkness there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. Peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Come on, peace train. It's peace train, holy road. Jump up on the peace train. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Let's come on, peace train. As it's the peace train. Come on, peace train, peace train. Peace train.
Om Shanti. Yes, you guessed it right. Of course, that was Cat Stevens in the Peace Train. How about we all get on the Peace Train and we ride it to the next rainbow that we see. Peace and love to everybody in our country, in our life, in our world, in our hopes for peace and the absence of fear, the absence of difficulty, the absence of anything that gives us anything that gives us difficulty, the absence of those things. The absence of those things. So let's look at what we have now. Let's look at what we have and what we like and what we can do to put more peace and love in this world. And I know we love to listen also to Sister Janti, who is the European director of the Brahma Kumari. So listen to what she says to us today about hope and courage, because that's what we need to get through this pandemic, and of course connection to our higher power. So let's listen to Sister Janti.
Om Shanti. How many challenges are you facing? Have you counted them? Or have you started counting the opportunities that you're receiving? Because every cloud does have a silver lining. And the virus seems to have given us an opportunity just to slow down, just to see what is happening in terms of nature around us, to see what is the impact we are having on other people and the world around. Maybe it's also an opportunity to go on an inner journey. It's an opportunity to see what's going on in my own heart, whether the body is sick or whether it's in silence and quarantine, whether it's still active and engaged in things that I can still do. Whatever situation it is I may be in, I think the message of the particular times that we're in is, I need to care for the inner being. Am I keeping the inner being well and strong and healthy and resilient? And if I do that, then definitely that also has an impact on my physical chariot. There's no question about that. But I think the situation is one that's telling us that this is what we need to do. Go on that inner journey. And in that journey within, yes, there's a dialogue with myself, but there's also a dialogue I have with the one above. In silence, I'm able to connect, and I experience God's love, God's light, God's protection, and most of all, God's power. When I need to be stable and calm in situations that I've never had to deal with before, I need an inner power that's going to give me the capacity to deal with all of those things. There's a lovely expression we use, being able to catch the message that's coming to me from the Supreme, and to have an intellect that's clean and clear enough to be able to understand that message. Do I have the capacity to listen and also catch the signals so that I know what it is I need to do for myself and for others around me? It's a time to appreciate my family, the ones who are closest to me, where I live, and I don't always give time to that. And now I can give time to that. But it's also time to connect with my bigger family, the family that's around me in the globe, in the world. Can I send out God's light to all those in need? And it might be different situations of need. It might be in terms of health resources, it might be in terms of wealth resources, it might be in terms of food and water, whatever it may be. But can I share God's light with them so that the resources that they need come to them? I can't reach everybody personally, but I can send them God's love so that their heart is filled with that abundance and compassion and generosity, so that whatever needs to happen to carry the human family forward, be able to support each other and cooperate in that. experience God's love with just a moment of silence. Any awareness of the inner being, I connect with the divine. And from the supreme light, I draw the light of love, the light of truth, of purity, of compassion. And I send out these vibrations to all.
Om Shanti. Beautiful. You see, that's what we have to do. We are lighthouses, every one of us. We are lighthouses and might houses. And we have the power. We have the strength and the courage to be peaceful and send out that love and peace to all the souls that are suffering. I know many listening today have lost someone to this pandemic or know someone that has passed on. So their soul is at peace, and we send them light and love and peace so that while they go on their next journey, they hold on to God's hand and stay in the place of peace. Remember, make that connection, the rainbow connection, the connection of peace and love and joy. Make that connection, and your heart will send to their heart the peace and the love and joy that it needs. Now, this is a very special song that we'll close with today. It's very special because it happens to be of a singer that I really love. She's gone now. She's passed on. She passed on at a young age. But it is a beautiful song, and it's wonderful to know that there is light at the end of this. There is light at the end of the rainbow.
That I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow skies, a blue that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far where troubles melt like lemon drops. Oh, way above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue and dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow wide, oh, I can't
Om Shanti. A most beautiful voice, like the voice of an angel. That was Eva Cassidy singing us off today. Stay well, stay safe. I love all of you, you know that. Sending my love to you. And next time when you see a rainbow, stop for a moment. Be quiet, be peaceful, in silence, go inside, and send love to all the souls of the world. Om Shanti. Until next week.